welcome to the Strenuous Life Radio, the podcast for leaderpreneurs, entrepreneurs, men and women. Learn the essentials and soft skills of the strenuous life. Good morning, everyone. Jimmy's on autopilot, so he's asking me to step in. He's having to face some hard choices that may determine whether we can continue the podcast. So we need all the subscribers and help that we can get. Now, that being said, I want you to pay close attention to how things are, how they really are. Because I'm going to tell you right now, this country, this world, everything is a mess. And why? Because of the decisions we make. You see, one thing I think that society isn't learning this time we need to bring back, and that is decisions determine destiny. Okay, I think that should be a part of character education almost in school. You got to question me, you got a problem with that? Well, what's your problem? We got families in deep trouble because of hyperinflation. We got kids who don't even know what that is. Kids who don't even know how to make some of the best money decisions. So, Jimmy kind of soft soaps things, but since he's on autopilot, I'm taking over today. Alright? Now listen to me. Lots of people have said that decisions determine your destiny. And Jimmy and I both agree on that. The theologians like Thomas S. Monson, Russell M. Nelson, Adrian Rogers, so many out there. But do we take our decisions seriously? I doubt it sometimes. Lots of times. We just go along with the culture. 2 is 2 is 5. Without even daring to think about it, what it does to our lives. You just go along with the herd. Is that really what you want to do for the rest of your life? I don't think so. People, we're smarter than this. Let's not play dumb. Decisions determine your destiny whether you like it or not. Sometimes, to make those decisions, you gotta do what's known as the hard things. You hear me? The hard things. Not many people are willing to do that very much anymore. But let's not play dumb. We got potential in this, and I don't think we're using maybe a tenth of it sometimes. We buy into what the media and the rest of the culture says. We don't have to do that. We have to wake up. Because one of the biggest parts of the media is the critic inside our head. And you got to tell that critic inside your head, never miss a chance, pass up a chance to shut up. You got to tell that inner critic that. Because it's going to make you think you're washed up. You're finished. You're through. You don't think I feel like that? Just like Jimmy. I have. Let me tell you something. I felt it. Okay? Let's not be idiotic about it. It's true. Whether we want to think about it or not, it's the truth. The thing is, it's something Jimmy said this morning in his podcast, Empower Your Pattern. We have to know the difference between truth and reality. By reality, we mean all this negative stuff coming down the pipe, thanks to our reactive culture. And folks, it's getting worse and worse. This 2 and 2 and it's 5 mentality. What are they teaching kids in our school, really? Minimalism. How it seems like one group is superior to another. Or just to dumb people down. Our culture as a people is in trouble. Okay, let's not play games here. This ain't a time to play games. It ain't no time to play the blame game either. You need to listen to Helping a Hurting World. And Father Michael talks about the blame game. The blame game is the doctrine of ignoble ease. Just blame the people instead of looking in at yourself. See, that's a problem in our culture. When you start looking at this, okay, when you start looking at this clearly. This time, Jimmy's not speaking this. Maybe Jimmy's body. But I'm saying it. See, this time Jimmy is depressed, he lacks confidence. That's where he asks me. Let's not be this reactive oops culture that people want to be. Oops, we made this bad decisions. Now we're in the jam, we don't know how we're going to correct it. Wake up. Stop listening to the wrong voices, because it seems like they're everywhere. That's right, wake up. Wake up now, okay? Just don't take other people's word for it. Research, find it for yourself. Like everybody's raising a fuss about these vaccines. Alright, I'm telling you, if you feel like you've got natural immunity, go ahead. But if you have a doubt in your mind, you research it to yourself. Or you go to a doctor that's competently well researched in that area of where the health needs that you're concerned about. And if he tells you to go get the vaccine, it's common sense. And none of us like needles, okay? I don't want to be honest with you, none of us like needles, but kind of like my daddy always said, you're going to get poked or you're going to have a stroke. He was older than most parents back then. What can I say? I don't usually come out as a lone host unless something's got to be said. And something's got to be said. Folks, we're being spoon-fed the wrong things instead of learning how to do wrong things. Hard things. Alright? Teddy Roosevelt may have been a progressive. But let me tell you something. He's a progressive against his current progressive culture, okay? It's time for you guys to wake up. Stop being an oops reactive culture. Time to wake up. Alright? Let's not play around with our lives. This is serious. Whether you want to know it or not, whether you want to hear it or not, your decisions determine your destiny. You can't sit around thinking that you're just going to get the slim pickings from the government. The dole it's something I told Jimmy. The dole is a humiliation. It's a humiliation. And it's beneath mankind. I understand some people that know this being done over that they absolutely cannot work. But for those who can, get to work. Let's not play around this oops reactive culturally. Oops, we messed up. The government's going to take care of me. Oops. Wake up, guys. This is the Strenuous Life Radio. This ain't an episode, this ain't a podcast for the faint-hearted. You're going to learn to wake up and know the truth. And let that truth set you free. We talked about that several times in this episode. This series is called Strenuous Redemption, and we are going to tear it apart. We are not going to let reactive culture win. It's time for you to realize that. Jack that reactive culture. Let yourself win. Okay? Now listen to me now. You don't have to give in to this reactive culture. Your decisions determine your destiny. Thank you, JR. I'll take it over from here. Hope you've enjoyed the Streamless Life Radio. If you like what you hear, please subscribe. Become a part of the Streamless Life Radio community. This is JR Hendrick saying until next time. Don't just sit there and take it. Build your dreams so you can take it. Do what others don't so you can be what others won't. Do what others don't so you can have what others can't. Think strong, live strong, and live the streamless life. And God bless you.